Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well and you're having a lovely weekend. I thought I would do a really easy, beginner friendly character nail art kind of thing. This was one of the ones that when I first did a character nail art, Tweety Bird was one of the first ones I ever did. So I thought I'd show you guys how I do it anyway, but it's really, really easy to follow. So all the gel polishes I'm using are lavender violets, and they kindly sent them out to me. I did do a video on them a couple of weeks ago. I really, really do like them. So I'm just doing a nude background. I haven't prepped the nail or anything like that. I don't really need to. They're not to be worn or anything like that. So I didn't go ahead and like buff and put a base coat on. I didn't need to. I am going to go ahead and do 2 coats of this colour though, because it is a little bit sheer. Yeah, so I do go ahead and do 2 coats, curing for 30 seconds between each coat. And I also do a matte top coat, which is also lavender violets as well. And I cure that for 60 seconds just to make sure it's fully cured. The reason why I use a matte top coat when I'm doing character nail art or any sort of nail art on top of a nail is just because it goes on a lot smoother on top of a matte top coat. You can do it, you don't have to do that, you can just do any normal top coat if you want to, but I just prefer a matte top coat because it's a lot more smoother. I did put quite a thick top coat on, which I didn't mean to do. But it's fine, it's absolutely fine. I did do a nail of Tweety Bird before I done this video with a blue background, but the yellow of the bird, I had to do quite a few coats and it was really annoying. Yeah, so I do have my reference next to me. I have got a laptop, which I could have just switched on and found like Tweety Bird and just copied it from the laptop, but I couldn't be bothered to switch my laptop on. That brush is from Shein. I did do a Shein unboxing haul if you want to go and check that out. It was a pack of 6, I think, and I really do like them. They're double-ended, so it's really, really good. They're all different sizes. So I'm just mapping out, again, all the colours that I'm using are from lavender violets. Yeah, so I'm just mapping out kind of like his arms, or her arms, his arms, you know, whichever. Yeah, so I'm just mapping out the arms. Doesn't have to be perfect, because we have to fill it in with the yellow anyway. So I do try to get it as straight as I possibly can, but once I filled it all in with the yellow, I do go back over the black just to make sure it's as crisp as possible. This brush, I haven't really used it that much, so it was a little bit stiff. So the lines aren't perfect, but it's absolutely fine. Nobody's perfect. So I'm just doing the neck. It's really, really simple. I think this is probably one of the easiest to draw, really. It's more the chin and the cheeks that are kind of like, not difficult, but trying to fit it onto the nail. This nail tip is a number 1, so it is quite big. I actually well, yes, I did run out of 0, so I had to use this one, but it's all fine. Yeah, so I don't bring this black all the way up the nail, as you can see. I kind of cut it off at the side of the nail, so it doesn't go all the way around the nail, because I want the head to kind of be the whole nail, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm just going to do the outline of Tweety Bird, and then I cure that for 30 seconds, and then I fill it all in with the yellow. So I will let you watch this and I will come back in a second. So I'm just making sure it's all spread out nicely and it's not lumpy and bumpy. So I go ahead and cure that for a minute. I had to rip my glove. I always get a really, really bad achy, like, palm of my hand right where my little finger is. So I ripped my glove just to make sure I could move my hand enough. But honestly, it was so achy. It's horrible. So I'm just doing the little flicks of the hair. Just 3, I think I do. 3 or 4. You can probably do more than that if you want to. But I just do 3. I do go back over these, as you can see, just because the black wasn't as pigmented. I kind of ran out on my palette, so I was being a bit stingy. It does look like that the eyes are really hard to do. They're actually not, because it's not a circle. So they're actually really easy to do. So I'm just doing the eyebrows, which is super high up. And the other eyebrow is kind of like a little bit lower down. It's not exactly the same height. So, I mean, if you want it to be the same height, then you can go ahead and do that. But the image that I was copying, it was slightly lower down and it looked absolutely fine anyway. When the eyes are done. I'm trying to rub it because it hurts. Yeah, so the eyes are kind of like angry-ish looking. So they go really high up by his eyebrow. So it's like a little flick, like a night tick at first. And then you swoop it off. So just try and do like a night tick. That's the best way I can explain it. And then just like swoop it off at the end, just like I did. And then we're just going to do kind of like a curved line going down. And then we're going to do exactly the same on the other side. Not right at the end of where that tick is though, just on the inside. See, it's so easy to do. And then we're going to do like an upside down U, kind of, just to make him look angry. I keep saying him, but I don't know if it's a girl or a boy, to be honest. I haven't watched it since I was like a kid. I'm not a kid anymore, so I don't know. Someone let me know. And the hardest part for me, as you can see now, when I cannot do things upside down. It confuses my mind. I just cannot figure out which way I need to be drawing. So I try and turn it the other way, and I just try my best to do it this way. I really struggle to do things upside down. So I'm just doing that little line on this part, and then I'm going to go upwards. That was the best way I could figure out how to do it. I just cannot do it upside down. I really struggle. Yeah, so I'm just doing exactly the same on as the other eye. It's not going to be obviously exactly the same size or shape or anything like that. And it is slightly lower down, obviously, because of the eyebrow. The eyebrow is lower down on this part. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's I want to say, I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. That sounds really bad. I mean, I should know this. I used to watch it when I was a baby. Yeah, but as you can see, it's coming together. It's just trusting the process. That's all. And I do some like little flicky eyelashes, just 3 or 4. You don't have to do like tons unless you really want to. I just do 3 or 4. And I think these are probably like the best eyelashes I've ever done. Like, look at those flicks though. It's me trying to rub it. I don't know why. It's just like the last couple of times I've been doing nail art from holding it. It's really been hurting. Yeah. So, and there's the eyes with the flicks of eyelashes. Very nice. The mouth is really easy. You're just doing just one smile. It's like super easy. It's like so easy. And then you're just going to match it up from the top and bring that down. And once it's filled in with like the purpley colour, I do a line going straight through the middle. Yeah, and in a second, I do cure this for 60 seconds. Just because it's black, I just want to make sure it's not going to wrinkle. You know, black is really pigmented and sometimes it can wrinkle if you don't cure it long enough. So, yeah, I go ahead and cure this and then I end up filling everything in. I'm just going back over the arms because I did go over a little bit with the yellow, but it's fine. So I'll let you watch this and I will be back in a second. I didn't talk through every single step because it's pretty easy. Yeah, I didn't think there was any point, and I didn't want to speed it up ridiculously fast. But it would have been, well, it wouldn't have been too long. It only took 23 minutes or something to do. But yeah, it's just more the filling in of the yellow that took the longest. Yeah, so I do end up putting a tiny white dot. I just wanted it more for like reflection. I didn't do it on the other nail that I done, and I was just like, no. I changed my mind in the end. Looking back now, it kind of did look all right. I do try and make it a little bit bigger to see if it looks better, but I changed my mind. I was like, no, I don't like it. So I ended up covering it back up because I thought, yeah, I do like it. And I cured it and I took it back out. And here you will see, I was like, no, I don't like it actually. So I cover it up with black. I don't know why. I don't know. But now looking back, it did kind of look quite good. Just to have that little bit of light and reflection in the eye. Yeah, so it's really, really easy. You can obviously use a glossy top coat, but I used a matte. I love character nail art when it's got a matte top coat, just makes everything pop. Yeah, so that was super, 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 super easy. It's not hard, but I've done it probably about 5 times over like the last year, so you just got to get used to it and just trust the process. You'll be absolutely fine. You can do it. We all can. This is what it would look like if it was like glossy, which I do like, but I absolutely loved it in matte. Yeah, it just makes everything pop. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Really enjoyed doing this. I really did. I was going to do like a full like 5 nails, but I just wouldn't have had time. That's the one I'd done before, that so that was kind of like my reference. But with the blue background, it took like so many coats to go over it with a yellow. And I was just like, I'm not doing a blue background next time. I'm just going to do like a lighter colour than a yellow to make it easier. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.